We live, man. We live. You're not getting any donuts. Be quiet. Okay, let's see here. I need to go and check out the settings here because everything's kind of all over the place. Get out of that. Get out of that. Go back to this. Well, I got one person in here, but I can't figure out who it is. Oh, God. There she is. What's up, man? What's up, Bassin Outdoors? How's it going? Thanks for coming in. So I'm still trying to figure out the live stream part of this, and I'm doing it from my laptop, so it might take me a few minutes to kind of get the way it works here. But I tried to do it earlier off of my phone, and it wasn't working out so well. I think there was something wrong with the live chat. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. Thanks for coming in. I was wanting to see if there's a way to see like the extra stats. Like when I try to set this thing up from inside of YouTube, it didn't work, and then I had to download the Chrome browser, and it looks a lot different than what I was setting up earlier. So it's like it's more streamlined from this side. It looks more like what it does on the phone. Yeah, exactly. But other than that, I was just testing this out here, and hopefully I can get the hang of it and start doing this more often. But I'd like to figure it out on my phone a little bit better, so when I do go out, like out there to the creek or even on my little John boat, I can get out there and do a little recording. What's up, Farmal? Thanks for coming in, man. But I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream for. It's mostly just like a test run here, just to kind of see how everything works, especially on the computer side. Other than that, I appreciate you guys coming in. So it sounds like you guys can hear me all right. It looks like my little microphone down here is in the green, so I'm assuming that's good. But not too bad. I don't have too many subs, so I'm not sure how many people are going to come in here, but I had like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 earlier. What's up, Quad City? Thanks for coming in, man. Cool. Good deal. Yeah, I'm just using the stock little camera that's on the laptop, and from what it looks like on my side, I'm sure it's pretty good on your guys' side. It looks pretty clear. Other than that, how's your guys' weekend going? You guys able to get out there and do any fishing or do anything outside? It's pretty cold down here in Arkansas. Been fishing all day. Heck yeah, man. I was out there for probably 4 hours as well. 4 or 5 hours this morning. I tried to do a little bit of cat fishing, and they weren't biting, so we went to the creek to do some smallmouth fishing and struck out there too. Ice fishing would be cool. I'd love to do that. It doesn't get cold enough down here in Arkansas to do that. It was like 20 degrees today, and the little ponds that we were at on the golf course, they weren't even frozen over. So we'd have to go up a little bit higher north to get into that kind of action. But hope you do well. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, 37. That's probably what it is for the high today here too. We had some pretty crazy wind last week. I tried to get out and do some fishing during my lunch break throughout the week, but they weren't biting. I don't know, man. Hopefully it warms up a little bit. I'm ready for spring already. Get on some of that feeding action. Get out there and catch some big old bass. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming in on these with smaller channels like us. We don't have the as big as pull as some of the bigger guys, and we got to stick together. So really appreciate it. But heck yeah, man, I'm ready for them spring fish to start responding, man. Some of that largemouth action. I've even been thinking about planning a trip to go up into a spot that I fished in Kansas for like a white bass run. So I'm really excited for that. That should be coming up pretty soon. Usually like late April is when they start spawning up there in Kansas. Donuts. Yeah, exactly. Well, guys, we'll see how many more people can jump in here before it gets too late. I was thinking about maybe going for like 30 minutes, just give this like a trial run and then see what happens on the backside. But it's pretty cool so far. It's pretty simple. Other than the issues that I was having with my phone earlier, straightforward. You just got to run this thing through the Chrome browser. It didn't work on Safari or Firefox, so I had to download Chrome, and looks like it fired right up pretty easily. But thanks, man. Thanks, Basser. Appreciate it. I'm sure the more I do this, the better I'll get, and the more things I'll have to come up to say. Usually, it's kind of strange when you're live. You're kind of on the spot. You're in the hot seat. It's a little strange. It's not like when you cut YouTube videos, you can edit out the goofy parts. This one's just straight live. What's up, High Velocity Savage? Thanks for coming in, man. I'm doing good. How you guys doing? But yeah, the live stream it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's a little intense. I mean, this is pretty much my first go at it. I mean, earlier than what I did for like 5 minutes this morning, but it's it's different. Heck yeah, man. Some pasta sounds good. Gonna hit up some spaghetti or what? So it looks like we got 4 people in here. Got a couple thumbs up. Appreciate that. So I guess let me ask you guys some questions here. Depending on where you guys are at, like what's your go-to winter bait that you're throwing? You guys throwing crankbaits or soft plastics, worms? What are you guys fishing with right now? Chicken Alfredo? Heck yeah, man, that sounds bomb. I'd tear up some Alfredo right now. There you go. The jig and pig, black and blue. Yeah, man, we call those black and blue bombers, man. Hand grenades. Heck yeah, man. Blow those suckers right out the water. That's the way to do it. Sometimes I feel like that, man, especially when I'm out there at nighttime and nothing's biting, man. I want to put a stick of dynamite down under the boat. All right, cool, man. Hey, thanks for coming in, Quad City, man. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, buddy. We'll see you guys in the next one, man. I'll holler at you later. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, I think my go-to bait right now is the curly tail little grubs, the soft plastic little jigs. Some of those with the little Roadrunner little flasher at the bottom of them. Those have been pretty good for the smallmouth. The largemouth bass really just kind of died off. Like they're hard to catch right now. They're not hitting anything. Even like when we toss out like a heavy jig or something like that, those guys are just not biting anything. But I did have some luck on a weightless green pumpkin Cinco a few days ago. at lunch, but I wasn't able to do any recording because I forgot my chest mount. But I came back the next day and tried to hit it up, and they weren't having it. So I went back to some catfishing. Tube baits, a little bit. I had a little bit of luck earlier this year on tube baits on a heated lake. Um, I was doing pretty good, and I still fish those in like a green pumpkin color too. Oh heck yeah, man! Shark fishing, winter, yeah, and sturgeon. Shoot, man, I wish, man. I'd love to catch something crazy like that, man. Something just 50, 60, 80, even 100 pounds, man. That would be awesome. That would definitely be fun. In this lake that I'm close to, they have like 40 and 50 pound striper in it, and I want to do like a striper tour one of these days and get out there and see if I can learn some tricks on how to catch some of them big striper. I know like live bait is the go-to bait for those kind of fish, and like really deep, like big, like 3 or 4 inch silver spoons. But heck yeah, 20 pounds. Yeah, man. Catch into like a heck, even a 20-pound carp would be fun. Something to get that drag peeling out. Do I load your YouTube my tube baits? No, I just normally stick that little. Basically, it just looks like a regular little jig head, but it's kind of like more oval, and I just stick that sucker right in the hollow part of the tube. I'm from Arkansas, man. I'm up here in the northwest part of Arkansas. What's up, Trail of the Wild? Appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we'll check you out, man. When are you going to premiere that sucker? Still got a couple of people in here. Not too bad. Been going for about 12 minutes. Yeah, the Arkansas River. Yeah, that sucker's long, man. It goes all the way up through the north and all the way down to actually I think it goes all the way to the ocean, if I remember right. But I grew up in Kansas, and we used to fish the Arkansas River a lot too. I remember my uncles used to go out there and do like flathead fishing, and those guys would pull up some of the biggest flathead I'd ever seen in my whole life. Oh, cool, man. That's cool, man. I've only been to the southwestern states. I lived in Arizona for about 10, 12 years, and I lived in Florida for a little while. I grew up in Kansas. I'm here in Arkansas now. But yeah, I've only kind of traveled around through the southern states. I haven't been up north too much, other than pretty much just like central Kansas. That's as high as I've ever been. Minced garlic and olive oil. Interesting, man. I've never heard of that before. I don't fish too many tube baits, but I know tube baiting out here is really, really a hot thing to do, especially in the heated lake. So I'll have to do that one of these days. Get some of that minced garlic, crush it up, and I imagine just kind of make like a little bag of like oils and garlics, and then stuff them in there. Or how do you do that? Oregon in July, man, that'd be awesome. Probably with some big old trout up there in Oregon, some steelhead trout. What are you catching up in Oregon? Oklahoma in April. That's cool, man. What part of Oklahoma? Well, still got a couple of people in here still. A couple of you guys in here. So salmon, steelhead, sturgeon. Oh heck yeah, man. Yeah, steelhead trout. I love eating steelhead trout. Ponca City. All right, cool, man. I got a buddy that he grew up just outside of Tulsa, and we fish sometimes. And I'd like to do like some spoonbill fishing out there. I know a lot of guys do spoonbilling. They snag those big old suckers. Can't wait for spring. Yeah, she's gonna try to fish me out, sure. Somehow she always does, especially when I bait her up with those red worms, man. You're gonna get like you're just gonna get a ball of dough bait, and we're gonna see how that works out. Comes in a jar, already chopped up. Buy it at a grocery store. Sweet, man. Good deal. And then just what? Put the baits in there and just let them marinate for a day or so. I'm assuming that's pretty much all you'd do, huh? Red worms all day. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not buying no more red worms. Spoonbills in Montana. Okay, cool, man. That'd be sweet, dude. Rattle Trap, what's up? How you guys doing? Thanks for coming in, man. First time doing a stream here, so I'm a little rusty, but I think I'll get the swing of it. But thanks for coming in, Rattle Trap. Appreciate it. How's that Florida weather down there? Probably a lot better than it is up here in Arkansas. But speaking of gear, though, I got to go through my whole tackle bag. This whole last couple of months, I've been just kind of going through it, just trying to use up some of my older stuff, and hopefully I can do like a spring fishing gear up video and do a bunch of gear buying, get my stuff all dialed in, get ready for that spawn season. But yeah, I know Rattle Trap, he's down there in Florida, so he's always got good fishing when the weather's right. Uh-oh, somebody said no more gear. Crap. I'm going to have to kick her out of the stream. She's learning all my secrets. There you go, man. Texas rigged that? All right, cool. Cole, what's up, buddy? Hey, I was in your stream yesterday, man. You were doing a long stream yesterday. Thanks for coming in, man. Man, I think you streamed for like 5 hours straight or something, didn't you? You had who was that in there with you? Was it Grant? I think Grant was in there with you, and I think Farmall was in there with you too, if I remember right. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but yeah, man, you had a heck of a stream. But appreciate you guys coming in. We got like 5 people in here now, 5 thumbs up. So that's awesome, guys. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up button. Like I said, first time Grant is there every morning. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I'm new to your channel, so I'll start tuning into your streams. Normally I'm at work, but I'll put it on for a little while, and I'll kind of keep the volume down, and then I got to kind of hide it when the boss walks around. But other than that, yeah, I've been trying to get in onto your streams. I think I subbed to you like I think it was about a week ago. So yeah, guys, appreciate you guys all coming in here. I'm sure most of us are all probably subbed to each other too. I know I got you, High Velocity Savage. I got you, Rattle Trap, Cole, Vabasser. I got to double check, make sure I have you too. But yeah. FLW Pros in there. Heck yeah, man. That'd be sweet, man. I'll keep an eye out for you, man. I got you subbed, and I got your bell rung. So when I see your streams come through, I'll jump in if I'm close to my phone. Hey, High Velocity, man. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Have fun out there. Don't get too full on that chicken Alfredo. See you, man. That's awesome, though. I think a couple of other guys are streaming right now, too. I think BNO is streaming right now. And Vabasser, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Jag Fishing and Yank Your Crank is going to do a stream. You trying to hit 5K by July? shoot, man, was that a few months away? What are you at? You're probably at what, 2,000 if I remember right? You're pretty close to 2,000. I'd have to check. But 5K, man, how much are you going up every month, man? Pretty fast. 1745. Whew, that's a stretch, man. But if you're on the grind, you might be able to get it. I've only been doing YouTube since July. I barely got like 400, but I slowed down on posting during like Thanksgiving, kind of Christmas time, just because it was so cold out here. We'll be digging. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming in, buddy. 700 subs in this month alone. Dang, Cole, you're on fire, man. That's awesome, dude. Hey, if you get 700 in a month, man, you could probably definitely hit 5K. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Will. Appreciate it, man. I'll check you out. 700 in a month, man. That's a lot of subs just right there in itself. But yeah, 1745, you're sitting pretty good. So if you want to hit 5,000, you got a little bit of ways to go, but keep putting them videos out, man. You'll get there. Since October? Dang, so you started a little bit after I did. But man, you've got some serious growth, man, since October. That's awesome, dude. So let's see here. But yeah, it looks like we still got like 5 people in here. So I appreciate you guys that did come in. I know a couple guys had a jam. It's my first time doing a live stream, so I wanted to checking it out, and hopefully we can keep growing this thing. What's the best thing other than the minced garlic, man? The minced garlic and the olive oil. I need some secrets. Oh, 700 since the first, so you have a lot for this month. Yeah, man, that's awesome. You need to tell me what your secret is, Cole. I need to get on that same program that you're on, man. I've only been able to slowly start posting again. I've been trying to put a video out like every Saturday, but just kind of depends on the weather. Yeah, man, I'll hit you up on Facebook. You guys, if you guys do Instagram, check me out too, and I'll follow you guys back. My Instagram is just the same thing as my channel name. It's Bent Rod Bassin, so hit me up on IG if you guys are on there. Yeah, man, the tough bite is the winter bite's really tough. You know, I try to do everything like you guys can do, you know, with slowing down your presentation and try to fish deep, but man, it's tough. Bucktails Outdoors, what's up, man? Appreciate coming in. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. So we got 6 people in here. Chat room's on fire. Well, it's the most people I've had in here, so 6 is my new highest mark. So appreciate you guys coming in. I got 8 thumbs up. I had a couple people bounce out. They had to take off, but it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. But yeah, I think most of us have each other all subbed up, you know. A lot of these channels I already have. There's a couple in here that I got to go back and double check, make sure I got you guys, check you guys all out. I appreciate you guys coming into the stream, though. I know some other bigger guys are going to be streaming pretty soon. I think a couple of them are streaming right now, so really appreciate you guys squeezing in, making a little bit of time for me. 60 in a room at a time? That'd be cool, man. I know Rocco gets like, I think he had like 100 in the room one time, man. He was like on fire a few nights ago. So let's see. We've been going for about 24 minutes now. I think what I'll do is, I think at the 30-minute mark, guys, I think I'll call it just so I can kind of see like what the results are and see what the back end looks like off the live stream, and then I think I'm going to jump over to some of the other guys' streams. Yeah, Farm All Fanatic. I heard his streams are pretty packed too. I just subbed to him a few days ago as well, so I'll have to check some of his stuff out. But he looks like he's got a cool channel. He's got a lot of that tractor equipment. I think I just seen him do a video on it was like a shotgun or something just a few days ago. 148 in the room, and then it flies. Yeah, I bet. I mean, just reading this slow pace of just us 6 here is it's not too hard, but I can only imagine how 10, 15, 20 would be. But 148, I'd probably have to like pause the chat just to read all the comments. But yeah, from everybody I talked to earlier, they said audio's coming in good and video quality's good. So that's good to hear. Now I know that when I do this next time, we're good to go. 30 and 50 is your average normally. That's awesome, man. I know Jag Fishing, he's probably got about 30, I'd say 30 to 50 people in his rooms at most of the time. I'm usually in Jags a lot. The weather down here in Arkansas, shoot, man, I think this morning it was 20. We were out there trying to do some catfishing. Wasn't happening. Right now, I think it's about 36. The wind kind of died down, so that's nice. But normally in Northwest Arkansas, man, it's super windy. But right now, it's not too bad. Bucktails, where are you at, man? Yep, the water's open. Yep, nothing's frozen over. Yeah, Cole, you and Jag are pretty close. I think Jag's at like, what, 1,550 or something like that? Pretty close. Hey, Will, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you coming in for a couple minutes. Appreciate it. We'll see you, bud. New Hampshire. Yeah, man, you're up there with the ice fishers, huh? Got to get out there and drill a hole and get some of those fish out of the ice. Yeah, no ice fishing tourneys for us down here. Now, I got like a little John boat, and I just have it kind of powered off a little electric motor, 30 inches of ice. Damn, man, you're not drilling for none of that. But there's a heated lake that I go to with a buddy of mine. He's got a 21-foot ProCraft, and we'll go all the way up to where the power plant is pushing out that hot water, and they've got Florida strain bass in there, and guys are pulling out 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-pound bass all the time out of there. I think the record out of that lake was like 17 pounds, like back in 2014. So it's insane, and that's like a 45-minute drive from here. I don't take the John boat down there just because it takes me too long to get to where the heated water's coming out of. But that's a fun lake to fish, especially when it's cold. It's packed right now, as you can imagine. All the other lakes are 40, 50 degree water temps, but that lake is like 75 all year round. Literally, when the water's coming out of the power plant, there's like steam coming off the water. A big tournament in Derby last weekend. Got 9 thumbs up. 4 people still in the chat. Coming up on 28 minutes. I think I'm going to run this for about 2 more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to shut her down, and we'll have to think of something next time. I'll probably come up with maybe a list of things to talk about, something that I can write down. When you're reading the chat and trying to look at everything, you kind of go mind blank for a little bit, especially when the chat slows down. But other than that, guys, appreciate everybody coming in. You guys are out there doing any fishing tomorrow, I wish you guys the best of luck. But Basser, all right, man. Thanks for coming in, man. You were the first one into the stream. I appreciate it. 50,000 in prizes. Got nothing. Oh, man, that sucks, man. I still haven't fished an actual, like, legitimate tournament ever yet. There's no, like, John boat tournaments out here. But the same guy that I go fish that power plant lake with, he does tournaments all the time. They do, like, polar bear tournaments and then a whole bunch of other stuff, especially when the fishing season heats up, because we're right off of Beaver Lake, and I think that's on the FLW one of the big tours that they do. So there's a lot of big smallmouth caught out of there, a lot of big largemouth. Yeah, kayak fishing, that'd be cool. I've often thought about getting like an Old Town Predator, something like that. Get out there in some of those real skinny waters. Something you can just kind of paddle around. What's up, Faith? Hey, thanks for coming in. I seen you this morning. My my phone was getting a little janky. For whatever reason on the S9 Plus, the live chat doesn't work. But when I tried my wife's phone, the smaller S9, the live chat works. So it's something on the bigger screens on these phones. The live chat, it just doesn't work. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do any streaming from my phone again. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Plus, I was just kind of out there in the well, not so much the woods, but I was just kind of out there. We weren't catching any fish, so I was like, you know what, let's try the live stream off the mobile phone and see how that comes out. But yeah, guys, so I'm at 31 minutes here. I was going to kind of round this stream off at the 30-minute mark, just kind of testing the waters here of how the stream, stuff works, especially off the computer. So yeah, finally got the stream going. I mean, on the computer, it's pretty easy. I had to download the Chrome browser to get it to go. It wouldn't work off Safari, so. Hey, Bucktails, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, Faith, so thanks for coming in. I think for anybody that's still in here, I think I got like 2 or 3 people still in the room. I'm going to close this stream down. I'm probably going to head over to Jag Fishing's, Jag and Yank Your Crank. I think they're doing like a collab tonight, so I'm going to be in there for a little while and then see if I can maybe get this stream thing going again maybe sometime tomorrow. Get a little bit better at it. But yeah, appreciate everybody that came in. I got 10 thumbs up, so that's awesome. I was expecting less than that, so I really appreciate it. It's awesome you guys came in here and spent the time to get in here. And what's up, Francisco? Yeah, thanks for coming in last minute. Sorry, I'm gonna shut it down, but yeah, we'll see you guys over in the Jag Fishing or Yank Your Crank. I can't remember who's actually doing the streaming, but it's one of those two. So we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. See ya, Route Trap.